welcome to my channel. This is my first recording for YouTube and I am very nervous, but on today's video I would like to show you my book collection for adult colouring and my completed pages so far. I am new to colouring, well, not new, but new to it being a real passion of mine. I started probably a couple of years ago, just on sort of the ones that you can get from sort of any shop, sort of colouring, sort of just for more self-care. But I then got into more of the sort of more detailed books, the more common adult books, as we should say, and then I started to watch YouTube videos, and it sort of just gave me the confidence and passion to want to set up my own YouTube channel and to show you guys what I have completed, and then to maybe pass on some tips and inspiration to the rest of the community, and hopefully others out there that will hopefully like my work. So let's start. I have not that many books, but I first of all started with Johanna Basford, which you are probably quite familiar with. So The Secret Garden is one of her first books, I believe. This book was actually one of my birthday presents, and it was but it's actually second hand, because the first picture was actually coloured in by someone else, but I don't mind, because it was all beautifully coloured in, but it's just not how I would have done it, but I don't mind because there's plenty of other pages. So let's go to my first page that I have completed. Now I've had to write everything down because I am brand new to this and I don't want to miss anything. So it was this page, which I coloured as a buddy colour, and with a group of girls that I sort of set up a buddy colour with, and I used Brute Funas, the square pencils, Faber-Castell, just the classic ones because they're the first ones I ever had, some metallic pencils, some gel pens just to add in sort of to the eyes and around the eyes here on the owls, some gel crayons for the background, dual tip watercolour markers, which are Shaw and Marsh, which come from Hobbycraft here in the UK. They are sort of just used for basing, so I've based some of the leaves with it before I've gone over then for the shading and the highlights, the shading on some of the leaves, so here and here. I've also used a uni pin fine line, some black lines where I must have maybe on that owl, if I can remember rightly. This was done in June 2024, so not long ago, but it's hard to remember everything that I've done. And the colour combo for some of the leaves came from Pamela's Facebook page. She has, on one of the first sections on her Facebook page, she has Brute Funas squares combinations. So I've used some of those to sort of help me sort of know which colours to blend together, because I'm still kind of new to this. Link it in the description box below. I have also done or completed, what's the next one? Now I don't know if these are in order, because obviously I'm just doing in order of the book. So the next page is this one, and this was done in July. This is quite recent. I did this as a body colour. This one I wanted to do very much tropical colours. I knew what colours I wanted to put together, and I've kept the background quite simple because I thought it was quite busy anyway, and I didn't want to take away from the birds. So I've just used gel crayons again, which is the TBC, which is the best colouring, I believe, and a stencil to do these circles. And I have also used, so it's Brute Funa squares, which basically I have only got 2 sets of pencils. I'm hoping to get the Brute Funa circle, round ones, sorry, but the square ones were a better price for me at the time. Metallic pencils, gel pens, which you can see I've used it on the, can you see that, on the sort of viney bit, sort of metallic. The Sakura gel pens. I said about the gel crayons on stencils, and the inspiration again was from Pinterest and internet, and some of the colour combinations were from Pamela's Passion for Pencils Facebook page. Okay, so the next one is this one. Now, this is the latest one I've done, but I got this done not very quickly. The background took me a while, but once the background was done, the rest of it came along nicely. The background took some time with all that grass, but I used Brute Funa squares, watercolour brush pens, which are the Shaw and Marsh ones, Faber-Castell Classics, Sakura Jelly Roll. I sort of used it here for some of the sort of yellowy bits of the grass, and then if you can see that I've used a bit in here on the grass, if you can see that glisten a bit. And then I've used watercolour pencils. Now they are just ones from, I believe, the Works in the UK, which were used for the tree to make this sort of green foliage, and on this to make it sort of look like cabbage patches or beetroot or something. And then I've used gel crayons. Now this is for the background and the sky, and for the soil. Now I had been using the gel crayons dry, but one of my friends suggested that I use it a bit wet, and to be honest, I actually quite like the style that it's come out, and it's easier to get onto the paper wet, and I quite like the way the skies come out and also the soil on this, so that's something I'll be using in the future. The background was inspired by Pinterest. Lots of pictures were looked at on Pinterest, and then also it says here to draw a flock of birds, which I added about 2 or 3 birds on. But also I have made the spider web sparkly, so that adds a bit of something to the page. Mixed media, bit of fun. And I believe, oh no, there's one more. I did, hang on a second, this page. Now, this page was also a body colour. As you can see, I do a lot of body colours, which is good because it makes me I have to protect the paper because the black can then go onto the other side. I have sprayed them all, but just to protect it. I do a lot of body colours because it makes me do a page which I wouldn't necessarily do. Plus also it gets it done faster as well, I believe. Otherwise I would just do a page and think, oh, and then I'll start another one but having too many whips also causes me anxiety. So this is a good way for me, I found. So this one took me a long time to do the background, and I wish when I was about quarter of or halfway through, excuse me, that I hadn't actually done a black background. But I love how the can you see that okay? I love how the I love how it sort of pops on the page and the back and from the background. So this was a limited colour palette. So we said that we could use black or white, but we had to use all different shades of purple and then 3 other colours. So I chose pink, blue and green. So, and obviously white and black, and I asked if I could use the gold because I knew I wouldn't wanted to use gold on the branch, and they said that's fine. So kind of cheated a little bit. But on this one I used Brute Funa squares, watercolour brush pens, which are the Shaw and Marsh ones again because that's all I have, Unipin fine liner in the black, just to go for some of the black background because it's kind of a bit patchy. The Pentel Dual Hybrid Metallic, which was along here. Other gel pens as well because I've used a combination on the branch. And yeah, like I said, it was a limited palette, but this was a lot of fun. Once I'd done the background, it all sort of came together. So this one was really nice. I think that was that for that book. So again, that was Secret Garden by Johanna Basford, if I didn't say. Sorry, I'll just put this page back in here to protect that. Right, so next we have one of my favourite books from Johanna Basford, which is World of Flowers. And this is also a buddy colour book, but with a different group of people. Again, which I set up off of Facebook. So this one here is the latest one we've done, which I wouldn't necessarily be my go-to colour palette, but I'm glad I've done it. And this is the Lantern page, which is what I've named it. So I've done all of the flowers or lanterns to be, they could either be flowers or lanterns because I wasn't sure which one was a lantern and which one was a flower. Obviously these ones are obvious. I have used watercolour brush pens sort of for basing the leaves, so Brute Funa squares, some gel pens on the dotting, and the Sakura Jelly Roll Stardust Pentel Dual Hybrid, which is along this chain, which gives it a bit of a sparkle. Some gel crayons for the background, and the inspiration for colours, because I didn't know what colours to do this, or these little berries, was from Pinterest and YouTube. So I was kind of stuck on how to sort of start this page. Once I'd seen how others had done it, I kind of knew what I wanted to achieve. And then the next one is this one. Now this was my first ever one, and I believe it's my first ever one I have put up on Instagram. Now this is a buddy colour also. It is using Brute Funas, the Faber-Castell Classics, because sometimes if I don't have a colour in the Brute Funas, which is very rare, I sometimes use the Faber-Classic, but they don't necessarily blend as well as the Brute Funas. Gel pens are on, well, you can see I've used them on the white, and then I've used some gold sparkle, which I believe is either metallic or the Pentel Dual Hybrid in here, so it gives it a little bit of sparkle, and gel crowns for the background. Now this wasn't a limited colour palette, but I knew that pink and blue went well together, and I wanted a challenge to do all blue flowers and then the nice pink background, which I'm very proud of, and I think it's come out really well. Now the next one, I believe, is this one, which is Beautiful Fairy House. Now this was also a body colour, and I've used Brute Funas, square pencils, gel crayons on the background. Now I love this background. I wanted to do like a sunset, and I've taken inspiration from a picture I'd taken. So this actually came out better than I actually thought it would. Some gel pens. I think you can see the gold on the bottle lids. Pentel Dual Metallic Hybrid, which I've only got in gold. And the colour combos inspired by Pamela's Passion for Pencils Facebook page again. So for some of it, like here I took some inspiration for these lily pad, well, I think the lily pad leaves. They look like lily pad leaves, and some of the, I'm not sure what flowers they are. I'm not very good with her flowers. And this one is my next colour buddy that I've got to do. Not got to do, but we are going to do it in August. So this one has been picked out to do. Okay, so that is Johanna Glassford World of Flowers. You'll have to forgive me, this is my first video. So then we're on to Small Victories, which is a lovely little book. This book was also another birthday present, but it gives you sort of little pictures to colour rather than a whole page, which sometimes can be too much, or if you haven't got enough time, you can just sit down for 5-10 minutes and just colour in a little section. So for this one took me a couple of hours, maybe not even that. And this is all done with gel pens, because I wanted to one to do with gel pens, but this is all done with either Secura Jelly Roll or just various gel pens. I think WH Smith in the UK and some off Sheen that I've got. So this was quite fun, and I like that it wasn't a limited colour palette, but I like the way it's come out. And I love these leaves here. Now I put this here because I don't know whether I need to set it, and also I'm working on this page as well at the moment. This is also done with Brute Funas and gel pens, and I'm working on one a day, and we are, well, not we, I am, the theme of red is running all the way through, so every single little colouring at the moment, well, not at the moment, but I want to have red on all of these, so that should be fun. And then I also have done this one, which I've seen a lot of people complete this page, and I've taken inspiration from the colour of the planets from other people, and also from Pamela's Passion for Pencils Facebook page. So I've used Brute Funas, gel pens, Secura Jelly Roll, and Unipin fine line, sorry, for some of the black on the planets. So this one sort of has a lot of sparkle, and I used the yellow, I think it was what do you call it, like a fluorescent yellow from the Sakura range. Yeah, I just had some fun with this, putting some extra stars, I think because some of the gel pen had a smudge, so I had to cover up some of it with the extra stars that I'd added in. But that one was one of my first ones as well. Excuse my handwriting on these post-it notes. I was just literally writing really quickly to be able to remember what I'd used. Now this one is going to be August body colour with kaleidoscopic colours from Laura of Instagram. So we've done one together, which you'll see later on already, but this is another one that we're going to be doing. So yeah, this is a whole page, but again, because it's a smaller book, I believe it shouldn't take too long, but I'm really excited to see how it's going to turn out. I haven't really thought about colours combinations yet, but yeah, that I think this is going to be a lot of fun. So that's August. Also, this one, going back to this one, this is my favourite dog of all time, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted this book and actually got this book, was because of these little sausage dogs, dachshunds, I think, or those people pronounce them differently. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun to colour these. Yeah, so I'll probably start that soon, and I'm hoping that one of my body colour friends will start that with me. So I haven't asked her yet, but I'm sure she'll know who she is when this video goes out. So that's cool. So that's Small Victories by Johanna Basford. Now that is all my Johanna Basford's books, because, like I said, I don't have a massive collection. Plus also, I like a variety of styles now, having watched YouTube. So this is how I got into the next book. So this is, hang on a second, so this is Twilight Garden by Maria Trolle, I think. And I believe this is her oldest book, or second oldest book. But she's in her books, it has like a girl that follows a story, but in this book there was no girl, and I quite like that because I am not too confident portraits or people. I mean, I'll give it a go now because I'm more confident, but however, this one does not have the girl in it, but there are some beautiful pictures. Now this one is going to be one of my mum's favourite ones. If I do this one, it's going to be dedicated to my mum because she loves hedgehogs. But my sister got me this for my birthday, not her birthday, my birthday, and she was the one that actually told me to go ahead and do this channel. So I mean, she said, what's the worst that can happen, just have some fun with it. So here I am. So this one is also a beautiful page. You get some ones on white backgrounds and some on black backgrounds. I don't know what's up with my voice this morning. So this one was the other one I was talking to you about that I'd done with kaleidoscopic colours of Laura of Instagram. This is using Brute Fooners, just Brute Fooners, because I thought the it was enough and it didn't need a background, and the colour combo, I believe, for the leaves and the little flowers here was from Pamela's Passion for Pencils off her Facebook page. Now this intimidated me because I haven't really coloured fruit before, but I went online, what's the word I'm looking for? Realistically, that's it. Yeah, I've had fun doing it. I especially like these little strawberries here. They were really fun to do. So this is the only one out of this book I have done, but like I say, the paper is beautiful and the illustrations are absolutely gorgeous, and I've seen lots of completed pages on this, so this will be one I dip back into hopefully within the next couple of months. But this one is A Twilight Garden by Maria Trolley. Then we have now Creative Haven Teresa Goodridge's books. Now I am on adult colouring Facebook page for Teresa Goodridge Creative Haven books, and that's how I got into well, actually looking at YouTube, but also on her page. This is how I got into these books. Now they do a Facebook challenge every month, so these books are great for that, and this is why I have a couple of these books. So, and also because they're absolutely stunning, cute art in these books. Because they're single-sided, you can actually use alcohol markers in them. So I use alcohol markers for basing, and then I go over with my Brute Funa squares. This one was a Facebook competition. I think it was like vegetables, so eat your veg. So obviously this page is perfect for that. So I have used the dual tip art markers, which are the alcohol ones, which are Shaw and Marsh again. Gel pens sort of for highlights. Washi tape around the outside because I wanted to sort of give it a bit of sparkle and stand it out from maybe other people's pictures if they'd chosen the same. The hair combination for the girl gnome was taken from, well, inspiration for it was off of the internet and Pamela's Passion for Pencils Facebook page again. I don't know why, but I keep referring to her, and obviously I've taken a lot of inspiration from that page. But yes, again, with the fruit and veg, so taking a realistic colours and picture from the internet and trying to sort of do my own, get the colours correct for that. So that was good. And like you can see, I've alcohol markers, it's gone through to the other side. So, but that's a really colourful, and I love all the hats as well, because they're all different all the way through this book, so that you can colour them differently. And I mean, it's some beautiful illustrations, and to be honest, the pictures don't take that long, although I say that this took longer than I thought it was going to take. But can you see all that in there? Yeah, so that's that one. And then we have Creative Haven Afternoon Tea, and there's one out of here that I've done, and that is this one. And this one again was a Facebook competition. I think it was in June for fabrics. So it was to choose a page with fabrics on and colour it. So I have used the dual tip art markers from Shaw and Marsh again, watercolour brush pens and dual tip watercolour markers, which are both from Shaw and Tip, which I've used a combination of alcohol and water based ones. White gel pens, which are on sort of the highlights. And this one didn't take that long, and I think it turned out really nicely, better than I thought it would come out. Yeah, and sort of I've just based it with the markers and then gone with the highlights, the shading over the top, sorry. But yes, I was very proud of how I coloured the cat. Like the colour of the, can you see that? The colour of the tray here. That came out really nicely, I think. There is also, and again, this is a beautiful book by her, of all different things, all different times of the year, picnics. There's also another, I want to do this one, Get Ready to Party. This was always fun, because in UK here it's very British to have afternoon teas, and I was telling my American friends about afternoon teas, and yes, they got excited and said they could have it every day, and I said no, it's not an everyday thing. It's a luxury, and you know, the amount of calories in this is unreal. But yes, it's a nice little treat. But you've got loads of nice little, so you can sort of use that one for winter because of the fire. And then you've got, you know, outside, that could be, you know, in nice weather in the summer, maybe in like London or by the canal or something. And then you've got like these little ones where you can do like little, like one every so often. Like I say, I don't like too many whips on the go at one time. So for me, I like to have 2 or 3 pages on the go, but I like to go back and forth between them. So this one is Afternoon Tea, Creative Haven, Afternoon Tea by Teresa Goodridge. Now, last but not least, I have Matchstick Mouse. Now, I did not know about this book until I started watching the YouTube videos, and oh my god, this book is adorable. Again, it's on single-sided paper, and it is Matchstick Mouse, a springtime colouring book by Morgan O'Brien. But the pictures are done in these little circulars, so you don't have to worry about any of this background space. All the background is in this little space, so takes away lots of negative space to play around with. But this book is absolutely beautiful. So this is the mouse, and then the mouse has a little friend, the worm. I don't know if he has his little friend on every single page, but look at that, he's adorable. But yeah, it's just adorable, this book. And my partner, I haven't actually got around to doing anything yet because I don't want to mess it up. I want to get it perfect. And because I'm doing buddy colours at the moment, I haven't actually got around to doing it. I will do. He's picked this one, which is the little tortoise talking to Matchstick Mouse. But it's absolutely adorable. And then the little worm there. So yeah, there's loads of different ones in here. I mean, the rain, all very raining here. Then you've got, look, a bit of afternoon tea. It's so beautiful. Colour in his little pots. But yes, this is absolutely beautiful. This is the only untouched book I have, so hopefully it won't be untouched for very long. That is my collection and my completed pages so far. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I look forward to doing many more videos. Thank you. Goodbye.